We are back in the Sutton Casa kitchen. Debbie and Brandy's over there. They're having a little powwow. Tim's behind the camera. Everybody say hello. Hello! And we're gonna cook. We haven't decided if we're cooking pizza pockets or if we're gonna have like a Philly steak and cheese pocket. But regardless, it's gonna be in a pocket, and it's the same pocket. And really, I don't know if y'all have noticed so far, but my dough is virtually the same for everything. So, once again, 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 packet of instant dry yeast, 1.5 cups of hot water, 105 to 108 degrees, tablespoon of sugar to get the yeast activated. When the yeast is frothy, you know it's ready. So we got everything combined already. We're going to put it in our handy dandy KitchenAid mixer. We're going to turn it on after we pour our stuff in. As usual, put it on low, let it combine. Okay, and you may have to do this a couple times to get that flour off the bottom and the sides for it to combine. But not that big a deal. So I don't know what it is with our kitchen, but it depends on the time of year. Sometimes, if it doesn't, sometimes our dough is sticky. So we just have to add a little bit more flour in. Don't add in a whole lot at a time if you have this issue. Just a little at a time until you get a nice ball. Not like that. So we're going to move it over. We're going to cover it with plastic for 45 minutes. First you want to mold it into the ball. I'll show you that. We're going to move it over here. We'll be right back. So we're going to just add a little oil as usual to our, ooh, that's a lot of oil. Put it up on the sides and the bottom. Of course, give your ball some at the top, sides. You'll fold this over onto itself a few times so you get this nice little ball. Form it into a pretty ball. Oil the top. Now we're going to cover it with plastic for 45 minutes and we'll come back to it and we'll cook our other ingredients. Brandy here is helping out in the kitchen tonight. She's getting us some sausage, Debbie's favorite sausage, Italian sausage. Fried up. I'm sauteing some onions. We're going to do our own sauce here. You can buy your own sauce for this, but I mean it literally takes no time to make your own, and it's a whole lot better. So we're going to start with some sauteed onions, and once these onions are translucent and start to get that good color, we have made some garlic paste, which basically is 3 cloves of garlic with some salt on it, and then munch it up. I'm sure you've seen that on YouTube or cooking channels or whatever. You just basically put your salt over your garlic, start pressing down. It takes about 2 minutes and you'll get a nice thick paste. The paste doesn't burn, gives off 100 times the flavor. It's just really better. So just put a little smoked paprika, some salt, I like a little cayenne, and some Italian seasoning that we have. Let it go in over these onions. I like to put it on first because if you let it cook a little bit, it gets a little crunch on that onion, which I like. Then our garlic paste. Beat all of it. Get that mixed in, and let those flavors get together a little bit. Once you can smell that onion and garlic, which should take like 30 seconds to a minute. Once you get that fragrance of it, we're going to add our tomatoes. Got our onions where we want them. Looking good. We've got some crushed tomatoes with Italian style. We got oregano, onion, garlic already in here. We're in order for I'm gonna do 2 cans of this. And it'll look like a lot, but it'll cook down. And if you have extra, you can always save it. Turn the heat down a little bit. Okay, our dough's doubled in size, so we're just gonna plop it out here. Do a little bit of extra kneading, just a little bit here, maybe 20 times. Spread out a little bit of flour and cut this. We're trying to get 8 pockets out of this, so I'm gonna cut mine into 16 pieces. Alright, so they don't necessarily have to be, you want them kind of uniformly the same size, but in this case you'll see a few are larger, so try and get the ones that match the best together. That way when you go to roll them out, the top fits the bottom. Something like that, that's much better. So we're going to roll them out now. So we brought Brandy in. She's actually our expert baker of the house. And she does apple turnovers and stuff like that. Originally we were going to use a top and a bottom, but Brandy thinks that we're just going to do a regular flip over job. So that's what we're going with. She's going to roll them out. She's got some, is that parchment paper?
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper so it doesn't stick. She's floured a rolling pin, and she's going to roll it out to her desired length, which is about what, Brandy?
8 inches.
She loves her dough around 8 inches. Debbie off camera secretly said
that's 8 inches, right? That's what you always say.
You got jokes.
I can help you. Let me measure that real quick.
You got jokes. All right. So we're going.
Back of the
Looks like we might get to about
6.
6 or 7
I'm thinking
inches.
steak, because you probably want to do about a 1/4 inch steak.
So we got our homemade sauce and putting down a little cheese. Some sausage that we've fried up. Got some baby portobellos. And some homemade sauce. A little sauce goes a long way on this. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, you don't want a ton of sauce. I mean, unless you like it super saucy, but I don't.
So we're just going to flip it over now, or Brandy is rather.
And our dough is sticking just a little bit of parchment paper. We're going to keep pushing. Then you just want to bring the edges together, like that.
That's pretty.
And then you're going to use your fork, and you're going to press the 2 edges together.
I have seen some people where they actually do the fork part on the pan. Is there a reason for that?
So that it doesn't stick.
Oh,
But we are going to
we're going to wing it.
wing it. And there you go.
So now you're just going to put that on a panned up.
On a panned, make sure you pan your pan. On a panned up pan.
Panned up pan.
And do an egg wash
Before you put it in the oven.
before you put it in the oven.
Alright folks, we made a little mistake. We're out of eggs. So the only way to really get this brown on top is with a little butter. We put a little garlic salt in here. One of our, couple of people in the house not a big butter fan, so we'll leave one dry for him or her. No names. We don't want to announce their identity.
When you go to cook these, make sure you put a couple of holes in the very top for a steam escape. Otherwise,
With a fork, right?
yeah, with the fork, just stab it a couple times. Otherwise,
No bueno for caca.
Yeah, not good.
No bueno for caca.
Gotta let the steam escape somehow.
Also want to point out that we made a top and bottom one.
Chicago style.
Chicago style. We'll call that Chicago style. We just want to see how it's going to turn out. If it turns out a little different or maybe taller or bubblier, or we don't know. So we're going to try it, and usually when we do these, we sometimes like the pretzels. We got 3 days of testing. We're just going for it today. So you're finding out as we find out. Except that we have 24 hours before you'll view this, but who's counting? So 400 degrees. 15, 20 minutes, we'll check it at 15 and see where it's at. All right, we're done, guys, and we've done them 2 ways here. We did it in the oven, and we did it on our handy dandy pizza pizzazz. You know how we love our pizza pizzazz around here. So I'd say the oven got it a little more brown. It could have been in there a little longer, but the ones on the pizza pizzazz look awesome. What do you think?
I think they both look good. Pizza pizzazz sure is easier. You don't have to preheat your oven or anything like that.
Yeah, the pizza pizzazz, we're fans of around here. If you're gonna do some baking, cookies, we've done these, we've done pizza, we've done chicken, we've done
quesadillas.
Yeah, we've done some tater tots.
Tater tots for sure.
So it's just been awesome. So if you don't want to heat up your house, pizza pizzazz it. So Brandy's gonna try a little bite here. Which one do you want?
We're gonna try this one.
The one that's busted open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then these are off the pizza pizzazz, correct?
Yep, pizza pizzazz. It looks hot.
It looks really hot.
I burnt my tongue the other day. It hasn't.
Oh my goodness.
Good? There you have it.
So good.
So good. Make these. Make them. And don't buy store-bought crust unless you absolutely have to. It takes no time to roll out some dough.
Holy Hannah.
And make your own sauce, right?
Try bite. And it's not like piping hot. Try that. Smacking good. Because you're literally smacking.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
That's the bomb dot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make these.
Deliciousness.
Like and subscribe.
Here or
We got
here.
some more. We did get some
Here.
footage. We got some videos on our last one,
Woo!
so that was cool. Y'all come back.
Come on back. Have yourself, what do you call these?
Pizza pocket.
Pizza pockets.
Yeah.
Don't buy yourself the H pocket. Make yourself a pizza pocket.
Heck yeah, man. Way better.
Way better.